So what I have been doing, I have been using, where is it? If you go into the, sorry, I thought I was sharing my screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so what I've been doing is if you go into the product toolkit, and then see how fast it goes. For like the slides that I've been doing and everything, and an email that I sent out yesterday, I will go.
Oh, yeah, I need to look at that. Didn't you put that in our group, the email?
I did, and what I did is I kind of like talked about it how I would talk about it in like the first like 2 lines, and then I literally copied and pasted this whole section.
Okay.
Because it gives you literally a rundown, and then this way you're not like word vomiting either.
Right.
And then so I also took this section and made it into slides in Canva. Made slides into Canva with it. And then if you go into the Morning Meltdown images and graphics, if you click more, scroll all the way down, and then there's Morning Meltdown inspirational quotes, you can take pictures from here.
Oh, cool.
So take pictures from here and just use them for like Canva, or use them like as a post if you want.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then if you haven't been using Canva, do you use Canva?
I have it, and I've used it for like a couple like giveaways, but not for like Instagram story slides.
Okay, so they revamped it because originally they didn't have like the preset, and then you just enter your own info. They have presets for Instagram stories now.
Okay.
So I love Unfold, but it has been a little bit easier because if you click on it, I get so much junk email. If you click on it, like there's so many like pre-made options.
Okay. I'll look into that more.
Yeah, like there's a ton. And then if you go, and I think I've shared all of my designs so far.
Yeah, I just used your one. I think it was last night, the Morning Meltdown one.
This
I think
one?
that one. Yeah, I used that one. I like that one.
So that one's super easy to do because I literally took a picture from,
and just kind of did the text over it.
And then just did the text over it. But I got the text from I have too many things open. From this. Because if you actually read through it and like explaining the program, it tells you like what's included, what you get. So you do get 5 mini melt like workouts when you do get your like when you do sign up.
Okay.
So you get access to 5 workouts before it's actually launched on the 29th.
Okay.
And something that I've been talking more about is how this book is going to be more in depth than any tracker app that they've had, because it's like you're starting your day with gratitude, and it's not just a nutrition logbook.
Okay.
It's a little bit more in depth on like helping you work through like have an emotional breakthrough as well as having like the physical transformation.
That's cool.
And then, so just like take into consideration these key dates. So I'm like in recruit mode right now because I'm really trying to grow our team.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of use this to my advantage. And you guys should too, because like you can sign people up as a coach on the 1st with this pack. If they don't like it, then they can cancel it. But like 8 times out of 10, they keep it because they like the discount.
Right.
And so if you use it from like July 1st to July 15th, you can really build your team and just be like, hey, you get early access. Like you have to sign up as a coach, but if you don't like it, super easy to cancel, at the end of the month. Kind of.
Okay.
You don't lose any of your stuff. You still get access to like all of your material, all of that stuff. But this way that sign up fee goes away. Like you don't have to pay for it. So that's a great way to use this to your advantage. And then also, once you hit Success Club 6, and you're just kind of like in building form, this would be a great time to start putting people under your husband's leg. To make, but he's emerald, right?
He needs one more.
Okay, so this would be a great time to, like, once you've hit Success Club 6, to build to emerald.
Yeah, because he's on my left leg, and actually Desiree is on my right. And so, like, she's trying to get to emerald. So that would put, you know, I mean, if she could get to emerald, that would put 2 on her, you know, under her. And then my husband just needs 1. But I also have that other coach, Ashley, on my left leg that's still sort of trying to get to emerald. So
still just, like, in your mind, like, the things that you can control are your husband. So, like, this is how I'm going to build my husband back up also. Is once I've hit Success Club 6, I really want to, I always try for at least 10, because then that pays for, like, our vacation. But once I've hit Success Club 6, because I am recruit, because I'm wanting to get to 1 star, I'm going to build my husband back up.
Okay.
So because those are the 2 I can control. Like, everybody else I can control. So just take that as, like, go into, like, recruit form. And then on the 16th, for the people that are very adamant, like, no, I just want to be a customer, then you can start sending it out. I'm still doing it in my, like, ongoing group. It's going to be Morning Meltdown focused, but I'm still just doing it in my ongoing group because it's just easier. And honestly, like, when I do all these different groups, they're just not active, where this group is consistently active.
Right. And I think that I have people in my already in my group that would like to do this too. So, like, I think that would, I mean, my group isn't as big as yours, but I have, like, at least a handful that want to do Morning Meltdown. So I think I'll just do the same thing, like, focus it on this and get them the early access. But that's the other thing is do you think it would make sense to try to get some of the people that are in my group to possibly see that they would have to pay a fee to become a coach? No,
so I have one person that I'm talking to. She's in my group currently, but she's wanting to add the performance line, but she's wanting to do Morning Meltdown. So I was like, let's just wait till the 1st, because then this coach fee will get waived. You can get the new program and the performance line. So that's considered a challenge pack. So that fee.
Yeah.
So this is a great time to talk up the performance line too.
Yeah.
For the people that have already have, like, Shakeology, or they're already on Shakeology, this is, like, your time to really talk about the Mama Juice, the recover. Because I've gone, like, a week without the recover, and I actually do notice a difference.
Yeah, no, me too. It's like, yeah. No, I love all the performance stuff. Even Hydrate. Like, I really love it all. I use it all.
Yeah, and Hydrate is great for breastfeeding moms.
Oh, good. Yeah, good call. Yeah, no, good call.
So I like cleared out the coffee shop in my little corner. I would just really, so this next, like, week, because Monday's the 1st, I think. Monday is the 1st. So
oh, wow.
Just really talk about Morning Meltdown, whether it's, like, those picture slides or, like, you just talking at least, like, once a day.
Okay.
Like, you're constantly adding new people, and people are going to, like, keep re-seeing it, all this stuff.
Right.
So I would even do the preview workout maybe, like, 2 more times this week.
Okay.
I mean, it was hard. Yeah. I think it's a good workout. So maybe do it 2 more times this week, and then
that's a good idea.
Talk about the performance line, because this is a program. Yes, Shakeology is awesome, but for those people that follow you and either have their own shakes or like whatever.
Right. Or are not a shake person.
Yeah, you can get them on the performance line, because everybody needs a little pick me up, like,
for sure.
And so I would just talk about that, and you don't even have to talk about it, but, like, when you're doing your stories, like, be making your or remaking your Energize or whatever it is.
Right.
And then what else? So try to talk about it daily. My goal this week is to get at least, like, 1 to 2 more coaches. So I'm also going to be talking about coaching a lot this week, because Melanie called me out on one of the team calls. I love Melanie, but I was like, oh my God, like, she's literally.
Was she saying you weren't doing it enough?
Yeah. So it was really good and, like, really nice, but I was just like, oh my God. So I'm going to be talking about coaching a lot this week, and then Morning Meltdown.
So like, how are you gonna, can I ask, like, how are you gonna tie those two together? Like, because I feel like it's a lot of information to get into the fact that, like, you know, like now, I mean, like, obviously say now is a good time to become a coach, but like, how do you plan to kind of like meld the two together without being like overwhelming?
So just talk about it like simple, like, you know, today I'll make kind of like I don't know if I'll talk about it or make a slide, but like, you know, I'm really excited for my team because we get access to the new programs 2 weeks before it gets access to anybody. Like, you can also have that opportunity. It doesn't have to be like join coaching because of this, this, and this. Like, it could just be simple as like, you know, I'm like really excited because coaches get the early access opportunity before anybody else does. Like,
Okay.
make it very simple. And then I'll talk about coaching in the sense of like, I might not do it all at the same time, but I'll do it in the sense to like, you know, you get the access to actually do a test group with Jericho. Like, you get to be a part of a group with Jericho, the super trainer. Like, you, like, would you want to do this too?
Okay. And I feel like I could even talk about how like we did early access to Transform 20 and how like that was awesome. And this, like, I can't wait to do that again. Because I mean, that's the truth. Like, I'm literally, that was so awesome to start that. Like, I'm excited for, you know, doing it again with something new.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, you get access, like the super trainers are literally coming in live and asking questions, like answering your questions.
Right. Yeah.
So that I think is awesome. Like, you can talk about that, talk about the discount because you are getting these products. Talk about how you can earn an income. Also, like, by getting your friends to do this with you, like, it's a fun boot camp to do with friends that are either local or not local, and earn a little extra income for all the summer activities like camping, pool parties, whatever it is that. Talk about like what you do for the summer, and then people can just relate to that because you attract the like-minded people. So I would just do and talk about what things attracted you to coaching and really get other people excited on that.
Okay.
So that's how I'll be marketing. I'll probably send out another email blast Wednesday and Sunday morning.
Okay. Yeah, I really want to do that too. I know I've been talking about setting up my email thing and I haven't, but that is like a major goal this week, especially with my kids in their little camp. I'm like, yes, okay, I'm going to sit down and like actually seriously begin my email thing. And I might, you said it's okay to use the one that you used, right? You put it in the group. So maybe I'll start with that. But then, like I said, like you said, maybe do one like later again this week or something like that. Like a couple of them.
And send it, what was I going to say? And you can make it fun too. Cause like the one I just sent out yesterday was all about Morning Meltdown, but the one I'll send out Wednesday will have like a recipe with like a nutrition thing with it. And then, like, you know, don't forget Morning Meltdown comes out on the 1st. Have like a sense of urgency. Like, I'm only taking 15 new people, and then be like, come Saturday. How do we open the garage? Okay. Sorry, the babysitters are texting me. So then, so have like a sense of urgency. So then come Sunday, be like, you know what? I only have 5 spots left. Do you want to join? And then maybe like on the 1st, have an email blast. Or maybe so do it Saturday morning and then have another one go out Monday morning and be like, I have 2 spots left. Even if it's not true. Just make that sense of urgency. Because I notice when I make those lists, like on my slides or like whatever it is, like it gets people more like, oh, I don't want to miss out. Like, oh, I want to do this. Like,
no, it totally works. Yeah.
So I would just make that sense of urgency about it. So the email blast, talk about it on your IGs, whether it's like you actually talking or making the slides, and you can reuse the slides, like, because some people some people skip through, you know, and then talk about it in your challenge group.
Okay.
Like that's a big one too. Like make sure you're talking about it in your challenge group,
Mhm.
because they can get it too.
Right. I did a little live like last week in there about it, but I feel like I could put some like a slide, you know what I mean? Like some kind of text or some little write up about it or something. Like I talked about it live in there, but I mean, and people saw it, but I think I should keep talking about it because some of them are really interested, you know?
Yeah, and put the YouTube videos. Like put little
Yeah.
videos that we get access to and put it in there
Right.
so they can see it too. So that's kind of how I will be promoting it.
Okay.
This has been working. Like I love it because like this is like I think my fourth launch like of a new product. So it's like I think I finally found my groove, and this is
Yeah.
what needs to work.
Right.
And
Yeah, that's super helpful.
just make that urgency, and then maybe even if you want to do like for the first 5 people that sign up on the first, I'll give $10 off or like something silly.
Yeah.
I know Kayla always says like don't do giveaways, don't do this, like, but I feel like it does make people feel good.
Yeah.
To get like some sort of incentive.
Well, and it's not like a huge deal for us too. Like I've given like samples before and stuff like that, like the little energizes and hydrates and stuff like that, and people seem to like it. So I can't see how it hurts.
It doesn't. I mean,
yeah,
in my opinion, but so that's kind of how I would go about the morning meltdown. Do you have any questions on it, or?
That gives me good ideas. I just think I need to like brainstorm a little bit more and just like probably put some stuff together. But I think that gives me a good idea. And I did plan on doing that workout again this week. So I'm like, I need to edit and like post my little workout today from it, but I'm going to like do that. And I don't know. I talked about it a little bit like already, like just chatting on my stories, but I want to put some like actual clips of the workout and then like maybe even make some more slides. And then, so I'll keep talking about it all week. I mean, obviously like it's a big launch, but like I really loved it too. Like I really want to do it myself. So I feel like it's not that hard to like keep talking about because like I'm actually seriously excited to do it myself.
Yeah. And I'm more excited about this one than Transform 20.
Yeah, I totally. I did not do Transform 20 again. Like I didn't hate it, but it wasn't like my style. I could tell today, even though it was just like a short like mashup of everything, that this is going to be like a serious results in 100 days kind of thing. Like it will be crazy for people. I haven't seen a ton of before and afters yet of people because obviously is today their last day or something. Today might be like a day 100 or something.
They're on day 94.
Okay. I knew they were like almost done. So maybe they're going to do the before and afters after that. But I follow a couple people that are doing it. You can already tell like their results are huge.
Yeah. Well, and you can talk too about how there's going to be 3 different nutrition guides. You can either do 2B Mindset, Ultimate Portion Fix, or the nutrition that comes with this program.
Right.
So that will be fun. But then, so to answer your question about people already in your group that want to switch to coaching, they can do the completion pack.
Oh.
So it's either Shakeology, the performance line, or Shakeology and the performance line, or like the mega pack that's like the 3-day refresh, Shakeology, performance line, and beach bars. And
okay.
Boost.
And it's like, isn't it like 10 or $20 off completion packs?
It's
something like that. There was a promo.
$130 for the Shakeology completion pack. So it's basically you're buying your Shakeology and getting
the new program.
Yeah. And then I don't see the one. I'm assuming or the performance line is also $130.
So that's kind of how you're selling it to your people that are interested in your group already is like a completion pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with the performance line, because a lot of people aren't on both. They're either on Energize or Shakeology or
right
with the shake. So I would just talk up the performance line really.
I mean, I seriously love it. I don't feel like that'll be that hard to talk up. It's good. Like Recover is good. Energize is good. Like I love them.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
I would just do that. I can stop.
Yeah.
Screen. So if you have any other questions in the meantime, definitely let me know.
Okay.
But this would be a good time to start promoting coaching too. 'Cause I
Okay.
think this would be good for, yeah, to build up your husband's leg as well.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I have one quick question for you. I am not at SC5.